बात करके बोल रहे हैं, बिकॉज सबको कोई बैकग्राउंड ही नहीं है कि ये क्या होने वाला है, कोई इंटरनेशनल शो ही नहीं कि वो देख के बोले ओ मुझे यहाँ अंदर भेजो, ओके आई कैन प्लान दिस. दे हैव नो आइडिया क्या होने वाला है. तो थोड़ा फियर भी है और थोड़ा एक्साइटमेंट भी है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट इन माय लाइफ, फियर एंड एक्साइटमेंट गोइंग हैंड इन हैंड.
All right, we'll take one more question from Mumbai. Sorry to cut you, yeah. And then we'll go to Delhi.
Yeah. आपसे मुझे जानना था कि the kind of host you intend to be, आप थोड़ी caring रहोगी, supportive रहोगी, कि as we expect आप सबकी बैंड बजाने वाली हो?
Well, ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं सबकी बैंड बजाऊंगी. I am sure there will be people who will deserve my love, affection, and there will also be those who will deserve, you know, what they get. So most definitely, the show is all about having that engagement and having that excitement, and that's why we are doing it. And I am hoping to make some friends, some enemies. Like I said, this will be one of not those where we will moral policing them, you know, that you were the fighter or you were not the fighter, and why did you have that argument, or why. That is not going to be my parameter of deciding who is a better human being. In my eyes, the one who chooses to accept oneself, no matter who you are, but you choose to be yourself, that I would consider that person as the most appropriate behavior.
All right, we'll just come back to you. We have a question from Delhi. Yes, Rahul, we are coming back to you. Yeah, we have a question from Ms. Divya Pal, CNN Network 18, Delhi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Kangana and Ekta, congratulations for the news show. Kangana, my question is to you. You're all game for more trolling, criticism, controversies with the show. But what new interpretation would you want? I mean, which new side of Kangana do you want the viewers to be aware of through this show?
Well, Divya, you know, I am not here to kind of, you know, put a side of my own there. What I would want to reflect from this show is a certain conduct of a contestant, which will be a reflection of who I am. Like I've been saying, that a person who chooses to be himself, herself, a person who's not regretful or not ashamed of whoever he is or she is, that kind of a person would, you would see that I have utmost respect for. And that would, I won't say that it wouldn't reflect something about me, but it would reflect a lot more about the contestants and the culture that I want to encourage. You know, that even if you are an ambitious person, a go-getter, a homosexual, a fighting cock, whatever you are, you know, but you've got to be honest with who you are and put yourself out there with all your honesty. Even if you are dishonest, put it out there with your honesty that you are a crooked human being. You might be the winner. All right, so this is what I hope to encourage through this show.
That's right. Thank you.
Hi, Karan.
1 minute. Ma'am, I'll just come back to you. Yeah, please.
Karan, you know, Ekta has always been a disruptor on television, and you've carried it forward on the OTT with the MX Player. Now, with both of you all joining hands, how disruptive are you going to be on, you know, on the OTT as well as on the metaverse?
So, as you said, you know, I mean, Ekta is known for disrupting, back from Hum Panch to Kyunki to Dirty Picture to, frankly, even on OTT, things like Gandhi Baat. I'm going to say it, Ekta. So, I think, you know, we have massive belief in this. In our small way, we've also done the same thing. I think that we launched not that long ago. We've been the #1 OTT in the country for the last 2 years. 1 year after launching. That's, I think, no mean feat. And of course, we've done that because we've also believed in disrupting. So when we heard about this, and you know, as Mansi mentioned earlier when she was on, that we've been working with Balaji for some time, with Ekta, and it's been a great relationship, and we think that there's lots more to come. But when we saw this, when we heard about this, we're like, look, this is time, as I said earlier, this is time to redefine what OTT is. It is no longer just differentiating from television. it is going to replace television. So to do that, you have to have your KBC moment or your Ramayan moment that satellite had or Doordarshan had. Your KBC is what, 20 years old now? 20 years old. Ramayan is 40, give or take, 37, 38 years old. So I think that every platform has their sort of day in the sun, and every media sort of has their day in the sun. I think this is going to be it, and the two Devis sitting here could not be more suited to delivering that for us.
No pressure.
Rahul. And
Hi,
after this,
Kangana.
we'll go to
Hi.
Chandigarh. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Kangana, Bhavna this side from Bollywood Bubble. So controversy or no controversy, one thing one cannot change.
Please Hindi.
कंट्रोवर्सी या नो कंट्रोवर्सी, एक चीज़ जो कोई भी चेंज नहीं कर सकता वो ये है कि यू हैव बीन, आई एम सो सॉरी एकता बट आई हैव टू सॉर्ट ऑफ स्विच ऑन एंड ऑफ.
इनको हिंदी आती नहीं है. आपको हिंदी आती नहीं
नहीं
है.
आती है
तो फिर हिंदी में बोलिए.
ये एक
माय गॉड,
कंट्रोवर्सी का क्या वर्ड होता है हिंदी में?
चलो इंग्लिश में बोल दो फिर.
One thing no one can change is the fact that you have been a disruptor when it comes to the way people look at actresses in the industry itself. Unfortunately, though, I have seen that despite all the achievements and successes that actresses have seen in the industry, we still have actresses being judged for the length of their necklines and hemlines. The recent case being Deepika Padukone, who was targeted by an influencer over the promotional dresses that she wore. For someone who has been the voice for women all around, and especially actresses, I want to know, how do you reflect back on this? Because when we see an actress being judged for what she wears on social media, it really does bring down the entire essence of women empowerment. That is how I look at it. How do you look at it?
Look, I am here to defend those who can't defend themselves, all right? She can defend herself. She has the privilege, the platform, and I can't promote her film here. Sit down.
All right. So we have a question from Chandigarh. Kangana, this one's for you. Shaida है दैनिक भास्कर से. She wants to know, उन्होंने कुछ non-fiction जो shows हैं, उनके hosts के नाम लिए हैं. अमिताभ बच्चन साहब, सलमान खान, शाहरुख खान, रणवीर सिंह. उनके presentation style पे, if you had to rate them, कैसे rate करेंगी, ये पूछ रही हैं वो.
I haven't seen any of these shows, to be honest. And I don't think I have the credential to rate Mr. Bachchan. Others, I don't know. I haven't seen the shows. Which one is it?
Ranveer Singh, Shahrukh Khan, Salman Khan.
Yeah, I haven't seen those shows. And of course, Salman sir is a senior, so
Right.
is Shah Rukh Khan. And Ranveer is a contemporary. I will see and I will rate him.
Right. Thank you so much, Shahida के behalf पे. Yes, we'll take a question from Mumbai. Rahul, mic दे दो भाई इनको.
Hi Nikhil. So my question is for you. This concept is very home ground reality. So कैसा आपको लगता है कि ये appeal करेगा to the Indian audience? How will it diverse?
Sorry, was that for me?
Yes, Karan, for you.
You're saying it's homegrown reality. So, look, I think Ekta said it, right? It is something, we are one of the world's largest entertainment businesses. हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, ऑब्वियसली टीवी तो इतनी पुरानी है नहीं, बट फिल्म इंडस्ट्री हमारी 100 साल पुरानी तो हो गई है, 100 से ज़्यादा एक्चुअली, 120 साल तो हो गए होंगे. जब से हॉलीवुड में पिक्चरें बननी शुरू हुई थी, तब से बॉलीवुड में भी बन रही हैं. इंडियन टीवी इंडस्ट्री भी इफेक्टिवली स्पीकिंग 25 साल से ऊपर तो हो गए हैं, ऑलमोस्ट 30 साल होने वाले हैं. There you go, 28 साल हो गए हैं विद एकता herself. तो आई थिंक इट्स अबाउट टाइम कि हम जाके कुछ इस स्केल पे करें. आई थिंक हमने वेरी ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में कुछ पिक्चरें हैं जो ब्रेकआउट कर चुकी हैं टू डिफरेंट पार्ट्स, बट दिस बाय द वे ये जो अगर कॉन्सेप्ट चल जाए, विच वी आर वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव दैट इट विल, इमेजिन इसका क्या हो सकता है आउटसाइड ऑफ इंडिया, राइट? आजकल कंट्रीज लाइक इजराइल, very country that is probably a country of about 9 million people, give or take, is creating content and exporting it to 50 different countries in terms of formats, right? India se formats क्यों नहीं जा रहे हैं, right? We have the talent, we have the capital, we have the platforms, तो क्यों नहीं जा रहे हैं? तो I think it needed someone to step up and say कि हाँ हम करेंगे, हम इसके correct ingredients डालेंगे, हम इसको promote करेंगे, और हम ये हम ये क्लेम करेंगे कि एक्चुअली वर्ल्ड वाइड ओटीटी इंडस्ट्री में, डिजिटल इंडस्ट्री में हमने पहले किया है.
I think we've covered almost everything. We'll just take 2 more questions. Rahul, yeah.
Kangana ji, your center. Rahul here from the Filmi Charcha. एकता जी आपसे भी सवाल था.
आप कंगना जी से करिए, मुंह में बैठी.
कंगना जी, जब ये शो इवेंट शुरू हुआ था, एकता जी अनाउंसमेंट करने वाली थी कि होस्ट कौन है, तो उन्होंने गेस करने के लिए कहा के से नाम शुरू होता है. तो किसी ने करण जौहर बोला, किसी ने कंगना रनौत बोला. तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको नहीं लगता कि यहाँ के लोग आपको कंपटीटर मानते हैं होस्टिंग की दुनिया में करण जौहर साहब की?
किस चीज़ में कंपटीशन? फैशन में?
होस्टिंग में.
अच्छा. नहीं, because I don't see any other common ground. I am an actor, and of course he's a very successful producer. I have just produced 1 film. So maybe in fashion, he's also a fashionista, and I'm also a fashionista. So maybe that way we can compete. There is no other way we can compete.
एकता जी,
Hosting, okay, yeah, he has hosted the show. Yeah, of course, I'll see it, and I'm sure I'll have things to learn.
एकता जी, जब इवेंट शुरू हुआ तो जाहिर सी बात है लॉकअप की बात हो रही थी, एफआईआर की बात हो रही थी. इससे जाहिर होता है कि इससे डर आपको नहीं है, कंगना जी को भी नहीं है. और शो का टाइटल भी जब अनाउंसमेंट की बात हो रही थी तो फियरलेस था. तो किसी भी चीज़ से डर तो है नहीं. कुछ ऐसा है आप दोनों को जिस चीज़ से डर लगता हो आपकी लाइफ में? आप दोनों अपना अपना बताइए.
मुझे अंधेरे से डर लगता है, कोरोना से डर लगता है, अब हट गया, हो गया. और